Let's talk a little bit now about life purpose, which is one of those things which comes up from time to time in personal exploration. It's a matter of some importance to usually those people who haven't yet discovered their life purpose, or perhaps are uncertain about the feeling they have about their life purpose, which gives a sense of meaning to life, orientates us to life, and perhaps connects our beingness to our doing state, or the inner and the outer world. So recently I was working with somebody who brought up this issue of needing to discover the life purpose. And I noticed, and I referenced to them, that when I had been writing Human Awakening, which is a book I wrote which developed into Your Essential Self, that in that book I had described these 3 stages of awakening, which I've spoken about here a few times. In these 3 stages of awakening, certain aspects of life are apparent or appropriate or clear, devoid of confusion. The thing about talking to this person about life purpose was that they were firmly in the first stage of awakening, which is what we expect. What that means loosely is when we're dealing with life conditioning, early life circumstances and reactions and limitations that pertain to early life history, our families and school years and all of this kind of thing, that those times give us a set of limitations as to what is possible and what's not possible. Now, the life purpose is unlikely to be revealed through those limitations. It's not impossible. Many people, it seems, stumble onto their life purpose. In other words, they're doing what their life is somehow thematically concerned with from quite early on. And you know people like this. They already found out they were born to write or play music or heal people, perhaps through medicine or travel, and develop certain abilities and skills that are intrinsically meaningful for them and indicate their purpose and their life destiny. Others, of course, others of us don't. We may find ourselves in our 20s or our 30s, even 40s, and even later, still wondering what it is we should be doing, what we're about. So I described to this person I was working with about life purpose that when I was writing about the 3 stages of awakening for the book, I had set up aggregates of subject matter. I took these huge pieces of paper, I put them on the floor in a largish room, and I would sit there and I would come up with some subject, some topic, some aspect of human or spirituality or heartfelt existence, or some theme about the human divine life, and I would lump it into aggregates of topics, you see. And sooner or later this idea of purpose, meaning and destiny came up, and I thought, well, where does this go? And the options there were first stage, second stage, or third stage of awakening, and I thought, well, it must be the second. It must be the second, because only from a platform of authenticity is it possible to be absolutely sure you're doing the right thing, which is at the very center of your life and is meaningful to you and who you are. And this is what purpose is. This is why, in a sense, we don't have to look for purpose. It finds us. It finds us because inherently within you is the meaning of your life, developed through the purpose and evolving into the destiny of your life, so that some place closer to the end you'll look back and you'll say, hey, I described this path, I lived that promise, I attained that which my potential and my capacity and my destiny indicated, once I could hear it and once I could allow it to find me. And this is why I say in first stage of awakening, you may intuit, it may find you, you may embark on the activities of your life that give it meaning. But only in the second stage of awakening is it possible to corroborate, authenticate, and ratify, be absolutely sure that this is what you were born to do.